So, I've been working out. I feel generally okay about how I look, but there are still a few things I'd like to change about my body. Not that many, though, and I'm blessed that way. Because many guys don't feel good about their body, and for women, the issue is even bigger. Look at this ad. See what I mean? 70% of normal weight women want to be thinner, and they resort to all sorts of unhealthy habits as a result. Many suffer from eating disorders, and every 62 minutes, someone actually dies as a direct result of that. The stats quite frankly shocked me, and I decided to look into it. I am at least partially responsible for the issues in my society, so I had to figure it out. In my research, I found something interesting. Modestly covered Muslim women are less prone to eating disorders. When I thought about it, I had never seen the women of my family count calories, really. And I figured maybe Islam has a way out. From what I gathered, the reason many women feel so self-conscious about their body can be summed up in one phrase: the inner desire to reach an outward image. See, each woman would not have a certain definition of a perfect body if she was to be raised in isolation. So women's issues with body image, it seems, is our collective fault as a society. You know, one thing we could do to prevent an overt focus and pressure on women's bodies? We can avoid using women for selling stuff. I mean, from cars to cigars, women's bodies are actually used to advertise. Just think for a second how you could do that in a Muslim society. Let me tell you, you can't. Muslim women's beauty is not to be used to sell things. And yes, it does make life difficult for companies. I understand that's how we've done it for the longest time. Because, for instance, it's not that easy to advertise for shampoo without a woman tossing her head to reveal the volume, right? But should we advertise at the cost of the women in our society? In order to sell us products, they need to first sell us a standard we haven't reached. Part of the pressure women in our society are feeling to be all that is the standards we allow to be set, according to which they're never good looking enough. Why else they'd buy the products? Then there's yet a bigger issue, and that is what the value of being a woman is. Islamically speaking, men and women should have one single goal in mind, that is to achieve God's satisfaction. And while cleanliness and attending to your appearance is a tiny part of that, being constantly sexy is nowhere in the picture. Men and women are told to keep their sexual beauty for their spouse, and that's it. Let's make choices that show our women that their real value is not in the size of waist, but that of their heart. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Take care.